It is August 28th, 2022 at 2:17 p.m. My name is Aaron and welcome to Who the Fuck Am I? Episode 21. I hope you all are having a good week. I had a pretty good one. It was my birthday this week on Friday, and then I took 2 days off, so I only had a 3-day work week. And then my girlfriend came down, and then we drove down to Fort Lauderdale and got a pretty cute little Airbnb. We stopped on the way to see my niece at this Japanese there's this Japanese steakhouse slash sushi bar, and I honestly should have got sushi because the sushi was like reasonably priced. This place was expensive. I think the cheapest plate was basically like $30, and I was like, "Damn, girl, you got expensive taste." But it was a good time. It was nice to see her, catch up, see how she's enjoying living alone, or considering she's always had her family around. It's always weird the first time you're out your house. But after that, we ended up going on down, and after we got there, we got in a little late. But my buddy Christoph, who I've been friends with since eighth grade, he's one of my best friends. I hit him up. We were gonna go pick him up and then go eat and then maybe go walk the beach and whatnot and just bullshit out there. But ended up we got to his house and then started talking and then his sister and fiance came out and we just all ended up sitting down and talking for a couple hours and then by the time it was we were like, all right, we're gonna go eat. It was I think 12 something. We're like, maybe we'll just call it for the night because we were supposed to get up and do a full day tomorrow, or I guess Friday. Yeah, because Friday we went down Thursday, and then that would actually Friday would have actually been my birthday. So for my birthday, we my girlfriend found this cute little cafe. It's called the Alchemist Cafe, and we got there, and I ended up ordering this tater tot waffle, which was pretty good. I think it was more like a mushed tater tot, just kind of smushed into a waffle shape because I kind of wanted like syrup on it. It had like an egg and like lettuce and some other stuff on and avocado and whatnot. And I was like, this is cool, but I want it to just be like drenched in syrup and like just terrible for my fucking body. Um, but it was really good. The real highlight there was this drink that they have. It's this iced coffee that has like coffee cubes and everything, and that was fantastic. I had to like stop myself from drinking all of it. That way, I had some for the meal because it came out first. But there was also like this little area off to the side because there was that cafe and then two other little small restaurants and then this whole area that was just all I guess not graffitied. It was more like murals and whatnot, cool paintings. And then there's like this painted rock garden and this antique place that had a bunch of old just posters that no one probably gives a fuck about anymore. And there was this I think the cooler thing that we found was this golden like Pink Floyd record. But I mean, who wants a record that's like not theirs? Which is probably how it ended up there. But after that, we ended up going to the beach. Hung out on the beach. It was I've never been to Fort Lauderdale's beach. It's a nice beach. The water is pretty shallow for the most part, and super clear. And yeah, I liked it. I liked it. It's definitely a very very chill beach if you don't want to be just like beaten up by waves and whatnot. Because I don't know, we swam. We ended up I mean, we tanned. We threw a frisbee around. I drank a little bit. She ended up reading a book while I passed out for like 45 minutes, and then I rolled over and passed out for another 45 minutes. And yeah, it was a good time. I liked it a lot. After that, we went out and back to the Airbnb, showered, and then we actually went and picked up Christoph to go eat. I got to say hi to all his family because we were actually gonna be hanging out the next day. And fuck, goddamn, I'm rambling and my thoughts got crossed. Yeah, and then we were supposed to head out to eat, and then his mom actually hits us up and is like, "Hey, you want to say hi to his granddad? Because his granddad is a Marine too. Except he's an old Marine, so it's really cool to always talk to those guys." And we went by the American Legion, and those places were bumping. I was talking like that bar was packed, and it's all just like 50-plus-year-old vets just getting down and hammered and just having a great time. And it's weird, but I mean, it's definitely it's a cool place. But it was actually funny because my friend is deaf, and his granddad is apparently very close to deaf. And well, he's not actually deaf, but they can't hear shit. Um, and so they're sitting there trying to have a conversation while there's music and everything going on in the background because they had a live band too. And they're just saying what, and it was great because you saw their heads go just gradually get closer and put their good ear towards each other, and just not be able to hear each other. Yeah, we ended up having a few drinks there. They were super cheap, actually. I might actually just go drink at an American Legion sometime. um, but we got a few drinks there, and then actually went out to this place called Uncle Al's that had pretty good wings. They said famous wings on there, so I got their wings, and their wings are actually pretty good. Like really full wings, and like even when they were breaded. What I always hate is like if you get breaded wings, sometimes they just fucking bread the fuck out of them, and then that's like most of the wing, and then there's no meat. These were like actually like had a good like 50-50 feel to them, as far, or probably like a 70-30 feel. It was like 30 breading, 70 like meat. And had pretty good sauce. It was just mango habanero, which is pretty generic, but I mean, I think it was the hottest one they had because they only had like 5 or 6 different sauces that came, maybe 7, 8. I don't know. I didn't count, truthfully. Oh yeah, but after that we went down to the Hard Rock Casino. It's this big ass guitar, and someone it has shoots this fucking light into the sky, and someone was telling me the fucking dollar value for how much it costs to like keep those lights running, and it's a lot. It's pretty much what you'd expect. But yeah, had a good time. Played mostly blackjack. I lost $100 and some change, like 104 and something, or something along those lines. And then it was the first time my girlfriend had ever been to a casino, so she actually got some money and gambled. She was up actually. She had this one point where she was like, "I'm gonna lose all my money," and then she wins like 3 or 4 hands in a row. And I I was sitting there, and I think I only like did well on one out of those 4 hands, and I was like, what the fuck? But I think she ended up I ended up calling it after one point because I just I we were at a $20 table, and I was making like a $20 bet and then a $5 side for like match the dealer, and I ended up just doing I was getting down to where I didn't have much, and I was like, fuck it, and I put just I think 75 down. It was 50 or 70. I had a green 50. 50. Yeah, it was 50 plus the side bet, and I got the side plus I won the hand, so then I got 50 back and then whatnot. So then I pulled that, and then I kept playing. And then I got up. I actually got back to where I was breaking even, and then I lost like 3 hands in a row, and that's when I finally called it. So it was a good time. I love losing money. It's I'd rather play a game where I can potentially win money rather than just going out somewhere, drinking and then only losing money. But yeah, after that we just kind of went back to his place and whatnot because we stayed there till 1 or 1:30. I think is probably around when we got out there, or we probably got back. Yeah, yeah, I think so. It's a little fuzzy, but I think so. But we got back to his place. His brother and everything was in town, and he stays with his sister and whatnot. Uh, so they all came out, and then we started bullshitting with them again. And then, yeah, eventually we just went inside, and we went home and watched She-Hulk, which She-Hulk was good. I like She-Hulk a lot. We got to see Tim Roth as Abomination, which we already knew. And the episode, it coincides with the Shanghai when you see him, or roughly around the same time as the Shanghai incident in something in the Legend of the Ten Rings. What's this? Whatever the movie is, that one. But yeah, he actually kind of had a pretty good case because he kind of, so the She-Hulk is having to represent the character for that Tim Roth plays, that was Abomination, that kicked or tried to kick Hulk's ass in the second movie with Edward Norton. So yeah, and actually, the kind of the case that they made was that he thought he was the good guy, like he was getting pumped full of all these drugs to go after what he was told was a threat, and then it ended up fucking him up, and he lost control. Which, from to me is a pretty good case as far as like getting out of some shit. But yeah, and then also my girlfriend got me back into Clash of Clans, which I started playing in 2016. Probably stopped playing in 2018, and yeah, I've actually been playing it a lot. I'll put just my world up here real quick, or my village. Yeah. But aside from that, we'll actually get into what I wanted to do today, which is this. So Markiplier is a pretty popular YouTuber. He started off doing gaming videos, and then since has used his influence to do a number of like philanthropy like jobs, and basically just he's overall just a really good guy. But I woke up this morning, turned on my TV to YouTube, and saw this on it, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I saw that it was by Markiplier, and he was like, YouTube, cut this content. So we're going to watch through this. I've already done it once before. But, I didn't see that it said to read the description. So this is the cut segment from YouTube's Game On. It's an interactive analog horror featuring many of the YouTubers that were part of the stream. It's also the work of Lixian, Marcus, Rachel, and Nervly, who put it on in a ton of effort to get it done in time for the event. You'll probably notice that the structure might seem odd and the choices don't seem to lead to different places until the end. So we did it, well, me and my girlfriend did it this morning, and I kept like kind of some bad and some tame choices, but I figured I'd do it again with y'all and just do all the super fucked up looking ones and make myself feel super uncomfortable. So let's go. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized that I fucked up and there's no audio. Let me correct this. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this again.
Game On presents the Game On Intermission Break Party Fun Time. We hope you've been enjoying this incredible interactive experience. It's been going on for a while now. Don't you think you need some kind of a break? You don't want to get burnt out making all of these very tough decisions, do you? Don't you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you? The feeling that whatever you do is never enough? The expectation of the masses constantly biting at your heels. Do you feel the need to disappear and not talk to anybody? Like existence is futile and nothing really matters? Like you are being buried alive and it's killing you. Take Jacksepticeye for example. Note the clear signs of stress in this picture. And in this picture. Jacksepticeye is experiencing an extreme case of excessive feeling of burnt out-lightness. A very common feeling among YouTube gamers. Can you identify which of the pictures Jacksepticeye is feeling more burnt out-lightness? Is it A or B? Choose wisely.
Alright.
We are keeping score of your choices.
Like I said, we're just gonna go all in with
Hey there, Game On TM fans. Hope you're enjoying the presentation. But maybe you've found yourself being a little stressed over everyday activities? Perhaps crushed by the expectations of others? Not enough energy to power you through that ever-creeping burnout feeling? Take back your life and fight that overwhelming dread with Burn-In. One can of our patented energy formula will have you back up and running in no time. Effects are instantaneous, and good for you too. No need to bother with.
According to 1 out of 5 doctors.
Warren's favorite energy boost? Order today.
These statements or claims about the possible health benefits offered by burning have not been evaluated by the Food and
Burn
Drug
in, so you
Administration.
can leave your mark.
Must be 18 or older.
Thank you for being a part of our test audience. After watching this ad, do you want this product to come to your local market? Please select yes or no, and thank you for your participation.
I'm going to go with yes.
As much as we enjoy burning, we would like to advise to not overuse the substance, the drink. Too much burning in your system can cause several side effects to your body. Effects such as gurgit, frawl, Lisperious, simple. But the one side effect to be more wary about is LARPal. Upon excessive ingestion of burnin, it will disproportionately increase serotonin and endorphins to such a degree, giving the user an uncontrollable grin. The user will feel no pain on account of the serotonin and endorphins, but the grin will start tearing the muscles of the user's face, going from a general smile to a grin from ear to ear, and then wrapping all the way around the face. This is nothing to worry about. If you drink burnin in moderation, you will feel none of these effects, especially not LARPal. Take LD Shadow Lady. It seems like she might have taken too much burn in. Can you tell in which of the pictures LD Shadow Lady is feeling more LARPalness? Take a
In cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities.
At 21:14 Coordinated Universal Time, a tear in the fabric of reality was detected. The extent of the danger to human life at this point has yet to be determined, but it is advised that you shelter in place and avoid eye contact with others even through windows, cameras, or mirrors. Duplicate entities may now exist. Be cautious in approaching friends and loved ones, someone, or something may be impersonated, or opening your door to them. To prepare the public with correctly identifying duplicate multiversal entities, the emergency broadcast system has prepared the following compulsory test. You will now be given 20 seconds to observe 2 images of a known multiversal traveler going by the call sign. By the end of this time, you must select the being whose universe of origin is the same as your own. Remember, you may feel a sense of warmth and unease when observing duplicates from alien universes. And as always, we will be keeping score.
They all end that way where they say they're going to be keeping score. We're going with the fucked up one. Also, any duplicate entities outside?
It is inadvisable to view these images for longer than 30 seconds. The director would advise you to make
Checking if there's anything yet.
If you or a loved one has been hospitalized or died after ingesting burnin, you may be entitled to a cash reward. The makers of burnin failed to disclose key side effects associated with continued consumption of burnin, burnin plus, burnin cherry vanilla rush, and burnin gamer, including but not limited to increased risk of certain types of cancers, cardiac arrest, gastrointestinal hemorrhaging, loss of teeth, gurgant, frol, Lisperious, and LARPal. If you or someone you know has suffered from any of these side effects and was hospitalized, KSI, today, we will help you get what you deserve. Call 1
KSI law firm. Attorney that
our
law.
downtown location. Don't wait. Call today to get the compensation you deserve.
or you can call us
at our newly opened North Park location.
It is vastly
Superior to the downtown
Location.
You should
Go
give
on.
us a call.
We're going to go to North
I
Park.
promise. We will answer.
I went downtown last
Just
time.
dial the number.
We hope you have been enjoying the Game On presents the Game On Intermission Break Party Fun Time. Please stay tuned for a message from our sponsor.
Bella Porch.
If you have seen this person and you are in imminent danger and need to take special precautions. If you haven't seen this person, that does not mean that it has not seen you. Think carefully. Your survival depends on the truth of your answer.
Did you lock your door? Did you? No. We're going with no.
We hope you enjoyed this break from the game on action. We know that you have been looking forward to getting back into the action, and we don't want to keep you waiting any longer. So sit back, grab a nice cold burn in, and enjoy the rest of the game on TM as your favorite game. Tackle the toughest games, and only you get to decide whether they succeed or not.
This sweet cutie pie? What the fuck is this? Alright, well, that was not as creepy as I thought it was going to end up being. It seems that only really one of my decisions changed. But yeah, that was interesting. But I think that's going to be all for this week. I hope you all have a great upcoming next week, and I hope mine isn't too bad having to go back to work, because it's the last place I want to be. But yeah, I'll talk to you all next week, and yeah, see you then. Deuce!